Hey guys, how's everyone's day going today? Today, let's take a break from the Last Jedi material and cover something that used to be canon, and in my mind, kinda still is, as it comes from the Revenge of the Sith novelization. I'm sure we all remember that scene in the film where Chancellor Palpatine appoints Anakin as his personal representative on the council, which of course he knew would get turned down as the Jedi appoint their own masters, not the politicians. When Anakin was to stand in front of all the masters of the council to discuss the plot behind the Chancellor's wishes, Mace Windu tells young Skywalker that you are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master. Now, in the movie, we saw Anakin clearly shocked and taken back by this refusal of what he deemed was his right for so many reasons that I can explain on its own in another video. Maybe I'll make that one after this. However, in this one, we're going to take a snippet right out of the novel regarding Anakin's thoughts when he became quiet in the scene, and even what he actually was supposed to say, but rather said it in the novel versus the film. Here we go. The voice that came from his lips didn't sound like his own. It was deeper, darker, clipped and oiled, resonating from the depths of his heart. It didn't sound like him at all, and it smoked with fury. How dare you? How dare you? Anakin stood welded to the floor, motionless. He wasn't even truly aware of speaking. It was as if someone else was using his mouth, and now, finally, he recognized the voice. It sounded like Dooku, but it was not Dooku's voice. It was the voice of Dooku's destroyer. No Jedi in this room can match my power. No Jedi in the galaxy. You think you can deny mastery to me?
The Chancellor's representative you are, and it is as his representative you shall attend the council. Sit in this chamber, you will, but no vote will you have. The Chancellor's views you shall present, his wishes, his ideas and directives, not your own.
Up from the depths of his furnace heart came an answer so far transcending fury that it sounded cold as interstellar space. This is an insult to me and to the Chancellor. Do not imagine that it will be tolerated. Mace Windu's eyes were as cold as the voice from Anakin's mouth. Take a seat, young Skywalker. Anakin matched his stare. Perhaps I'll take yours. His own voice inside his head had a hot black fire that smoked from the depths of his furnace heart. You think you can stop me from saving my love? You think you can make me watch her die? Go ahead, big pot this, you. Anakin, Obi-Wan said softly. He gestured to an empty seat beside him. Please. And something in Obi-Wan's gentle voice and his simple, straightforward request sent his anger slinking off ashamed, and Anakin found himself alone in the middle of the Jedi Council, blinking. He suddenly felt very young and very foolish. Forgive me, masters. His bow of contrition couldn't hide the blaze of embarrassment that climbed his cheeks. Okay, so see, that's something I feel would have been really cool to see in the film. If Anakin actually said that line about him being more powerful than any Jedi in the room and in the entire galaxy. I felt he was too quiet in the film and battled so much inside of his own head that it would have been interesting to see or hear some of his darker thoughts outspoken. Imagine if Anakin just took out his lightsaber and charged at Mace Windu in front of everyone. Now, I know that would change a lot of things in the timeline, but sometimes I like to go back to the prequels and think of what would have happened or could have happened if one character did this or that. This is how I make fan fictions, of course. So how about this for one? What if Anakin fought Mace Windu during this scene? What do you think would have happened? Let me know below and maybe I can turn it into a fan fiction. I always thought Anakin's anger in this scene, in the film at least, was a little too quiet. The real Anakin would have been much like this from the novels. Well, at least I'm here to act it out for you guys. Thank you for watching today's episode, everyone. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you